This
Hello!
Halloween, I've decided to dress up as the scariest possible thing to my audience. A woman.
She's not a woman, confirmed.
As the OG YouTube pick-me, I have made many videos dunking on bad female behavior, ranging from terrible things like the creepy female teacher epidemic, to more silly things like women posting their L's in my Are Women Okay?
This genuinely made me, like, concerned for just every woman I've ever talked to in my entire life. Because this was just something that people did, bro. If you haven't seen that, go on ahead and watch it. It was fucking insane. Because some of the shit that was being said, bro, Batman couldn't beat that shit out of me. I just would have died. Like, I just would have died. You're not getting that out of me, dude. Like, what? Oh, what's that? He's gonna crush your head? Do it. Fucking do it. Insane.
The video where I read embarrassing stories women willingly put on the internet about themselves. And that video has sort of become a fan favorite. So I've gotten many requests from you guys to do a male version.
Don't you kind of look like an elf with a ear like this?
Of that video. But the issue I found is the male version just doesn't exist. No, I'm not joking.
No, see, it exists. But the thing is, we're not going to tell you. We're going to tell the homies. And the homies are going to take it to their grave. And that's even if we tell them. Also, we've been told to never say anything about ourselves ever. So we're just not gonna. So, there's a reason. Yep, Jack gets it. See, yep. See, that's the reason why we die at 50, because we internalize everything. And this is why it is. It's just how it is. It's just how it is.
Looked everywhere for the male equivalent, but it turns out, unlike women, men don't like to post embarrassing stories about themselves. Women will be out here openly talking about the time they got a yeast infection from the homeless man behind a Denny's, but a man won't even post about the time he said "you too" when a waitress said "enjoy your food."
Because that's negative aura. If we say that and the person that we like happens to read it, she's gonna know we're retarded. And as fine as that is, and as true as that is, we would like her to figure that out after we've already married her, so it's harder for her to leave. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, congratulations, you married a retard, but you're my retard. Taps ring, you're my retard. See, there you go.
Take that to the grave. At least that's what I thought. Until I visited a dark, forbidden corner of the internet. I used a VPN, I changed my IP address, I went incognito mode, and I visited reddit.com. And I found one of the funniest and most depressing communities I have ever come across in all my years doing this. It's true, folks. I may have found the one place on the internet where men are posting their L's. Lord knows it's hard to be a man today, you know, like I couldn't imagine. You're told to be nice, but not too nice, confident, not too confident, 6'6".
One more thing that I heard the other day on fucking Twitter, bro. With this whole people being like, oh yeah, all men are terrible because Miskiff did some shit. First off, I'm not Miskiff. He can suck a dick, all right? We'll get that straight right now. Second thing I keep saying is women say, why don't you just treat people the way you want to be treated? It's like, nigga, that's what we do. The thing is, you just don't like it, which is fine. But that means you can fuck off. Now, you really think I'm going to be different because you have different genitals than I? Fuck off. Fuck off. You can go somewhere. You can chat. Kill that man. Jarvis, jerk me in a circular pattern. That's insane. You're ridiculous.
Pack 6 figures, have a perfect beard or a perfectly clean-shaven face. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Before we dive into this video, let's quickly give a shout out to today's sponsor, Henson Shaving.
Is how it is.
Most razors force
also,
people into
what
these
question?
Weird workarounds like.
What's the question? I'll be happy to answer it for you on the account of men, because they're not going to tell you this. I'll tell you this, but they're not going to tell you this.
Apply cooling aftershave to help with the burn. No, that's all coping, not solving. Like when I was having the worst sleep ever, and I thought maybe it's my routine, you know, I tried to change up my bed routine, everything like that. No, it was my mattress. I finally changed my mattress, and then I finally started sleeping better again. It's not your shaving routine. It's the mattress. Well, the razor. Henson Shaving is on a mission to improve shaving, not with gimmicky subscription.
I'm gonna try this, just act, because I actually want to shave part of it. I can't shave my entire face, because if I do, people start carding me and asking if I'm 18 again. I have a baby face, but that's what's weird. I have a baby face with like the crimson chin jaw, so it's really weird. It's very off-putting. Like the way, like another thing that's very off-putting. What I sound like, what you think I look like based on what you're hearing, I guarantee you is completely different than what I actually look like. It always is. And to the point where people are literally like, they get whiplash because they'll hear me speak and they'll see me at the same time and they're just like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's great.
Or moisturizing strips, but with real innovation and a focus on your skin's health. Their razors are made with solid aluminum, making them not only durable, but also environmentally friendly. There's no plastic involved, not even in the packaging. What really sets Henson apart is the precision of their design, with their Henson AL-13 safety razor being manufactured in the same aerospace machine shop that built
Do you get the same thing?
International Space Station. This precision allows the blade to extend just 1/1000th of an inch beyond the shave plane, ensuring a stable and gentle shave. And since I switched to Henson, I have noticed my shaves have been silkier and smoother than ever before. No tugging, no razor burn, just a close, perfect shave that feels great on my skin. So basically, no more leg of beard. The best part is, once you invest in a Henson razor, it's a lifetime purchase. The only thing you'll need to replace are the blades, which cost 10 cents each. Just 10 cents. So once you own the razor, you'll only be spending like $3 to $5 a year.
Yeah, but the question is, do you sound like that though? Do you sound like that though? It was like, if I hadn't already told you what I look like, and only told you what I look like, and then you kind of have to put the pieces together. If you just heard me, and then came to the conclusion of what I look like, it'd be insane. It's like it'd be insane because as soon as you saw me, it's like, nope, not at all. Not gonna lie, you sound like a black chick. That's it. That's what I thought. Like before I even knew who you were, I heard you and I was like, that's a black chick. And then you told me you're a black chick. That is it.
On blades. That is incredible.
Henson's store offers a variety of colors, even a titanium version, so you can pick the razor that best fits your style.
Just head on over to hensonshaving.com
What if they have a purple one?
And add both a Henson razor and 100 blades to your cart, and then enter code SHOE.
Hold on. $90? $90?
Check out to get the blades for free with your purchase. Your
I do not get that often. You sound black.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Henson,
and like a
for
woman.
sponsoring this video. And as
what do
always,
people think you sound like?
Viewer for not skipping the ad. Now let's get back to the video.
What?
Are men okay?
No.
No.
Yes, see? Video over. Glad you watched. Like, comment, subscribe.
Not. We have gone over this many times in more serious videos. Modern men are going through a lot, and for a long time there was nowhere for them to vent. Can't vent to your friends because that's gay. Can't vent to your girlfriend because that's gay. Can't vent to a therapist because that's gay. Everything is gay, except of course gay sex, which we all know is only gay if the balls touch. So
No, incorrect. See, gay sex isn't gay at all because it's the manliest sex because it involves no women. All right, get it correct, okay? What are we talking about? Who wants to have sex with someone who likes dicks? That's what happens when you have sex with a woman. Couldn't be me.
What is a man to do? Where is a man to go? Reddit, of course. r/kitchen cells, to be exact.
The fuck?
Kitchen Cells is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their frustrations with the world.
Hold on.
/kitchen cells, to be exact. Kitchen Cells is a Reddit page where, quote, incels go to vent their...
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is it? How did you... There ain't no oil in the pan. Ain't nothing seasoned in this bitch. Nothing. What are we talking about? And you somehow have an egg over here. How did you do this? What the fuck?
Their frustrations with the world, as well as show off the food they are consuming at the moment. Now, for those of you who don't know what an incel is a involuntary celibate. Somebody who, for whatever reason, cannot get laid or get a girlfriend. And for the people watching this, a girlfriend is a girl that is your friend, who you love. Like that little anime girl you watch in the corner of your screen, except she loves you back. So, let's dive into this. Let's see what Reddit is cooking.
I don't like that Reddit cooks at all. I'm not gonna lie to you. You saw that egg. It was disgusting.
Failed.
Also, who eats egg? Who does? Jesus fucking Christ. Exactly. Hold on, what? Failed my driver's test. I'm 26 years old and I can't hold a job. I can't get laid. I can't even drive. I don't even deserve flight. Okay. That's sad. That's actually kind of sad. First thing, you're 26 and you can't drive. That's already a problem. Can't hold a job. I don't know what you mean by that. That's a problem. Can't get laid. Irrelevant. Everyone deserves flavors. This is insane. This dude's just insane.
My f***ing driver's test today. I'm 26 years old. I can't hold a job. I can't get laid. I can't even drive. I don't deserve.
Yeah, also, buddy, focus on driving, okay, before focus on getting laid, all right? Let's priorities, okay, priorities.
Flavors. I dropped my salad. I fail at everything I do. I'll never amount to anything. I'm a perverted incel freak with weirdly long toes.
You really do got them long grippers out, but also you're dropping the food. That's a cardinal sin right there in my books.
Classmates said I have school shooter vibes. Bowl of sludge. What am I looking at? Is this your classmate? Holy shit, maybe they were right. Resident Evil ass meal.
Okay, that's actually not bad. Let's even put a lemon on top. You want us the parsley for the garnish? That's not really that bad.
My height.
Excuse me? Via her Steam account. Oh, it's gnocchi. Okay, nice. This whole thing, not nice, but this, not bad.
A school biology teacher out on a date the day I turned 18 via her Steam account. She blocked me.
Did you act? I just put that there. How did you get her Steam account? Why do you have her Steam account? But at least he's shooting. At least he's shooting. I'll give it to the brother. At least he's shooting. Better than me. I ain't shooting shit.
This guy somehow managed to find the one female teacher that did not want to groom their male student. Incredible. Chicken looks good though. 7 out of 10. Asked a girl out and she started laughing. Oh, that's just a learning experience, dude. Got super hard. Rice. Oh. 5/10. Rice looks good. The only girlfriend I've had was on an online game when I was 11.
Bro, this looks like oxtail. I'm not gonna lie to you. Well, at least this part kind of looks like oxtail. It's good. A little pho right here. It's looking pretty good. No pho.
11.
Speaking of which, I never actually had pho. Kind of want to try it. Looks pretty good.
I'm gonna hold your hand when I tell you this. That was a man. That was a 45-year-old man. Made this cake to celebrate 6 months on heroin. No woman could love a creature like me. But this feels great anyways. I only haven't ended my life because I don't want to make any women happy.
What are we... What? Okay, whatever. The juxtaposition between these two is so crazy.
My obsession with an anime girl prevents me from talking to 3D women. Every night before going to sleep, I watch a video of her kissing the camera, and it is almost always the highlight of my day. May I know which one it is? Sue from Monster Musume. You know what? After the last video I did, I can't even judge this. Like, at least.
Yeah, I keep hearing weirder shit on Twitter. So like, honestly, this isn't. It could be worse. It could be way worse. So.
At least it's human looking. The bar isn't.
Yeah, I was about to say, at least it's not a fucking horse, bro. Like, fucking women out here reading about minotaurs and milking them and shit.
Oh, I have a huge crush on a coworker. I was talking to her about fishing, and I jokingly said I could buy her one of those toy Barbie fishing rods and teach her how to catch a fish. She said, "I don't think I'd be interested in that," in the most disgusted tone of voice I've ever heard a human muster. I like how he said talking at her. Not with her, not talking with her, talking at her. Women love when you talk at them. Just corner.
Especially if you're loud about it and you use your hands with it and you kind of like stare at them in their eyes and you talk at them. I've been told they love that.
Corner them and start yapping about World War I or like Warhammer lore. They f***ing love that shit. Just get right up in their face and explain to them the entire plot.
Also, make sure their back's against the wall, and make sure that you have your shoulders as broad as possible, so it looks like it's very impossible to get around you. You know what I'm saying? That's that's a 7,000 IQ play right there.
Of Lord of the Rings. That's how you get him. My mom's new
Wet.
boyfriend is younger than me. Oh no, his
Oh,
mom
ew.
is being hag-maxed. She's 52, I'm 23. He's 21. He could literally be my brother. What the f do they even talk about? Oh, don't worry about it, bro.
God.
They're not doing much talking. I wish a tomboy could just casually kidnap me.
What is this? What is this? Pasta cereal. Ha. Every day we stray further from God. I don't even believe in a nigga like that. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this?
And drag me into a room. Pasta cereal. I feel like tomboys are like an endangered species. What the f is that? Forget tomboys.
He said it. It's pasta cereal. Which is crazy because I was hating on it originally, and the more I look at it, the more I kind of want to try it. Not gonna lie to you.
You need to be kidnapped by the feds. You need to be exiled away from society for what you did to that pasta. My ancestors are weeping. The last time I met anyone was when I went to the psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest. She ghosted me. Just my stupid chungus life. Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the girl you met at the was when I went to.
Also, this, my stupid chungus life. Baby, stop saying that. Forever and ever and ever, and maybe we'll go there. But this looks great though. Yeah, this looks great.
The psych ward a few years ago, where I got a crush on the first girl who ever showed me any interest. She ghosted me. Just my stupid chungus life. Okay, honestly, good. Do not get with the girl you met at the psych ward, okay? None of this Harley Quinn Joker bullshit. You can't fix her. She can't fix you.
See, that's the thing. They're not looking to be fixed. Gentlemen, walk with me on this one. We're not trying to be fixed. We just want to find someone that's broken in the ways that we're not broken, so we can kind of fit together like a puzzle. That's really about it. Fuck all this being fixed shit. There's no one's got time for that. I ain't got time for that. Just hopefully what the jagged edges we have are not the jagged edges that are gonna touch first. You know what I mean?
No. Next. Today I found out the woman I have been pursuing is a—
What the fuck is that? Burger meat hot dogs. No, dude. No, dude. What is this? That is not what that is. That is it's a log of shit, bro.
Lesbian. Burger meat hot dogs for me and my father, who hates me. Okay, 1, that is doo-doo. That is poop from a butt. And 2, it is not over. It's not over. There's still one way you can date her. Put this on. I don't deserve love. Segregated Tic Tacs. I have an eating disorder. Gay. So I almost never actually cook. I'm eating plain strawberry yogurt out of a dog bowl this morning. F my lonely puppy life. Yesterday my scrambled eggs were oversalted. This morning they were undersalted. I have to kill myself. Wait, if the eggs are undersalted, can't you just put more salt on them? Wait! Don't kill yourself. Just add.
He's just too sad. He's just too sad. I feel that, bro. Just nothing's going right, and you're just too. I'm in the fucking mood to even care, and then this happens. Yeah. I probably wouldn't kill yourself, but everything else is understandable.
More salt. Off to a VTuber burping compilation, and now I'm having the only meal.
Excuse me? Like, bro, it's like, I'm gonna be selfish here for a second. It's already kind of hard to interact with women, right? But then you see shit like this, and it's like, shit, I'm just not gonna bother interacting with anyone. Because what the fuck is that? See, this looks good. You start posting more of this and less of this. More of this, less of this. Feel like it'd be pretty good for you, but then you started off with this. You started off somehow at -100 and got even low. Like,
well, I know how to
brother.
Where the f did it all go wrong? That is disgusting, bro. Which VTuber? Which one? So I know to avoid that channel. A female.
Post the link. in the Discord. Join the Discord. Subscribe to the channel. Which one was it? For science.
A coworker complimented me on my shirt, and I began to stutter, trying to say thanks. This guy will remember that for the rest of his f***ing life. Men will be
Bro, I'm telling you, there was a lady that said she liked my smile 7 years ago now at this point, and I'm still riding that high.
85 years old, on their deathbed, surrounded by their family, remembering the time some random woman complimented his Metallica shirt 45 years ago. Ladies, you want to make a random man's life? Compliment his shirt. Just make sure it's not one of those like Ahiago anime shirts though.
Hey go, it's a great shirt. Shut the fuck up.
That was a weird era. I licked this canned tuna to imagine what it feels like to eat pussy.
Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus fucking Christ.
Doesn't taste like that or have that texture though. Put 5 pennies in your mouth, cut a hot dog down the middle, and then lick that. Probably closer. And here I am thinking the guy who licks a can of tuna pretending it was a pussy was rock bottom. What the f am I reading? Why can't you just buy a Fleshlight or something like a normal person? The smell and the flavor are important factors here. Stop.
What?
It smells and tastes like tuna.
Okay. Okay. I was trying to laugh. Jesus. Good Lord. I'm trying to laugh that off, but I'm genuinely kind of queasy now. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna take some water after this. Holy shit.
Something is wrong. She has an infection. Suppose a girl has blocked you on every platform, but you know her address. For the past year, you've been sending her one GIF each month, each one bigger than the last. Sometimes you include a note. She's never responded, but you know she's receiving them. How would you proceed? You don't.
Yeah.
You don't proceed. None of these people at this party know I beat it to giantess vor animations. Maybe.
Fair.
Now the whole internet does. I
was about to say also you probably just never said that. Also, why does it look like you hawked the fucking loogie in your shot there, brother? Like what's
receiving them? How would you proceed?
I'm just making sure I saw that right. I'm sure I saw that right.
You don't proceed. None of these people.
What is this? What is this exactly? What are you drinking? You know what? I'm just gonna say it's nut and move on.
Already know I beat it to giantess vor animations. Maybe. But now the whole internet does. I love the people in the comments like, my man. This is actually insane. These people walk amongst us. Like, the guy in front of you.
Look to your left, okay? Look to your left. Look to your right. Alright? One of these men does that. Alright? I don't know who it is. But me and chat, right now, we're looking at each other. And then we're looking at you watching this video. And it's probably you. You should go ahead and fix that.
Who in line at the bank might have a being eaten alive fetish. Who knows? An acquaintance I have is talking with his girlfriend and
what the fuck is this? Brother, it looks like you just put microplastics on sheetrock and cooked it. Bailiff. What are we on about? Ugh.
4 of her friends 40 feet away from me. He said, statistically, one of the 10 guys in this room is a They all looked at me. Fun pizza. I was talking to a girl who thought I was Latino. When I told her I'm Indian, she almost gagged. Well,
I'm not saying that's valid, but that whole Indian poop throwing festival just went around, so okay.
Woke up this Sunday morning. I'm still 5'9".
Interestingly enough, I had to learn how to tie knots in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, and they didn't want us learning how to do it. So this is actually the best and tightest and fastest knot I can tie.
Okay, 5'9" is not short. What the hell?
I was about to say 5'9" also is average height in America for men. Couldn't be me because I'm taller than that. Why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you get it where you fit it. Let me tell you.
Have the dating apps done to men. Women on dating apps have just like destroyed the male psyche. Like dudes now believe if you're not 6'3", it's over. Didn't they just implement like a height filter on like Bumble or one of those apps or something?
Yeah.
That is That is insane. Could you imagine they did a weight filter? Could you imagine no women under 170 pounds? Could you fucking imagine? They would never. They would never. Paid for nudes for the first time. They weren't great nudes, but I kept paying because she talked to me. Spinning Glizzy. She talked to you, huh? Are you sure?
I mean, the spinning Glizzy was probably the cool part. He was like riding the edge on that. That was pretty sick.
Sure about that? Are you sure you were talking to Cutie Pie Kitten 69 and not fucking Kamal from Pakistan? Because apparently that's the thing. Apparently OnlyFans girls hire agencies in like India and Pakistan to like talk to their simps for them. I masturbate to girls until I am tired of them, so I won't have to approach them and then get rejected.
I'm not saying that's a valid strategy. See, I'm glad we all thought the exact same thing after I said what I said.
Is this why the birth rate is so low?
Yes.
See, I was under the impression it was because of the economy and because gender relations are so terrible in this country and like women want a career and they're on birth control, blah 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 blah, but I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe there's just millions of this guy. Or maybe this is just Reddit. I can only get off to femboy hentai now. Corn on the cob, no salt, no butter, no nothing. This is the closest I can get to the feeling of eating out a girl's Oh, that's not...
What?
You know what? Maybe it is. I don't know. My cat was sitting on my lap and I had to make him move because I started to get hard when I saw a gif of Candace Owens. I was watching a not safe for work video with that one French girl and coomed just when the camera randomly zoomed in 4K HD on a guy's face, so I posted a load to a guy.
Yeah, so you gotta be better. That's the thing. You gotta be better. You gotta pre-watch the video to know when to nut. You gotta plan it out. You gotta know when to nut so shit like that doesn't happen. You're just a rookie. He's just a rookie. He's just a rookie in the game. He's a rookie in the game. He'll get better at it eventually.
Felt a little bit cucked and gay and cried a little bit. You could have looked away.
Mm-hmm.
But you didn't.
Could have turned that shit off. But you didn't.
Did you? My body is permanently deformed and crippled by decades of compulsive, joyless masturbation. Everyone who sees me can tell instantly. Saw a female's body in the cheese and had to jerk off before finishing.
What is this? Microwave cheese lasagna. First off, this part is this insane. You gotta do something about that, buddy. This is, and they do kind of look like that stuff. You gotta fix that. You also have to fix that. This entire thing is chopped.
Finishing the plate. Microwaved cheese lasagna. Okay, so I'm just gonna pretend I didn't read the first part. What the f is that? That is not lasagna. That is an abomination.
That is what we like to call lagagana. It's close to what lasagna should be, but isn't.
Off to a VTuber crying compilation and the hardest I've ever in my life. I used to be a track star in high school and both my parents always loved me. How did I fall so far? It's actually so crazy how like you can do everything right as a parent. You could just be like a great responsible parent and raise your kid right. And then one day on your son's like 13th birthday, you gift him his own computer. And then in a few years, he's masturbating to anime girls crying and posting about it on Reddit. Tofu broke apart just like my life. Yesterday, for the first time in my life, I looked for and watched cuck on purpose, then cried. I have a micro penis. Oh.
Damn. Oh, damn, brother, damn. I don't even know what to say on that one. I feel, I don't even gobsmack, flabbergasted, schmeckeldorfed even.
Is cuck. You're sitting in a chair watching two people fuck.
It's hilarious that you think I'm watching people.
Might as well be sitting in a chair in the corner of a hotel room watching two people fuck on a bed. What's the difference?
Oh, speaking of which, I have a fucking cuck couch in my room. You know what I'm saying? I have a whole cuck couch in my room. So when I'm giving it to your mom, you can sit on the couch. You can actually lay out, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about putting like a little desk right there so you can bring your Switch over. Because I'm that kind of guy. You know what I mean? I'm going to thank you for letting me destroy your mom's spine. But at the same time, you get to play Mario Kart while you do it. I think I'm very generous.
Is basically virtual cucking. Tried to jack off today, but all the was so bad I just turned my phone off and cried myself to sleep. Okay, the reason why you think the is boring is because you are so completely desensitized from seeing it all the time. Like 40 years ago, dudes were drinking it to like the Sears catalog underwear ads. And now the most insane, depraved shit you could ever fucking imagine is only like a few clicks away. Like, I just don't think humans were meant to live that way. Like, I don't think humans were meant to see sissy hypno inflation compilations every second of the day, you know?
I don't know what that is.
Whenever I masturbate, I leave my crumbs.
Did you just Oreo bowl cake? Okay, I guess it looks really bad.
Sitting in my underwear. We can smell it, by the way. We can smell the cum. Women especially can tell if you have recently masturbated. You ladies know what I'm talking about. Like, you go up to a guy and, like, you can just tell. Like, you can smell it. If you're a guy and you're like, wait, is she joking? Is she being serious? Don't worry about it. Last night I jerked off and my goopy steamer of a load landed on my Xbox and fell into the ventilation of the console, and it turned me on so much I sprayed the console with 9 sprays of my mom's perfume and masturbated to the stench, and now it won't start. Breakfast to start the day. Why? Why? I've had this crush for 3.
After a while, these kind of seem like can create the saddest story, because I just have a very hard time believing that any of this is real. You know what I mean?
3 years, and I want to screenshot and print some of her photos on Instagram to pee on them, but I can't even afford a printer, so I just wrote her name on a piece of paper and drowned it in my piss. I'm just a stupid pee cell. Why? I hate how the one time she wants to pop a titty for the gram is when she's breastfeeding. Got me using AI just to remove her baby from the pit.
This dude's just sick. This isn't even incel shit. This dude's just sick.
Save the earth and post them titties uncensored. Plump and full of milk. This video is turning me into a fucking misandrist. This video is turning me into a femcel. I can't do this anymore. I'm dyeing my hair blue, I'm getting a nose ring, I'm growing out my armpit hair. The girl I like was wearing flip-flops and gym shorts at uni yesterday, sitting on the floor with her legs open. I went home and jerked off 6 times in a row thinking about her feet and her butt. Woke up today.
Whatever, I'm just gonna try to get through this. This is insane.
A chunk of skin on the back of my is coming off. That's it! Men need to be born into prison and then earn their way out. There's probably something terribly wrong with my colon. I've been told to seek medical advice ASAP for several months, but it will probably figure itself out one way or another. Well, you should probably go to the doctor if you don't want something bad. I wish older women would pee on me. Oh. God, the men you have sent to protect us are on Reddit, fantasizing about getting pissed on. Discover.
Oh God, what is this? Okay, I was gonna say something when I saw it. Yes, I don't know what this is. At the age of 8, and life sucks since then. My mom caught me dry humping my torn mattress to some AI porn and hasn't looked at me in the eyes since. I haven't even touched a girl intimately yet, and I've lived half my life. I'm 39. Personally, you probably because whatever the fuck this is. This looks like anchovy. Oh jeez, man.
Okay, first of all,
just gonna skip past that.
Bro is fart maxing. Second of all, men, you really gotta stop the porn. You gotta stop it, or like just way less of it. It's not good for you. Listen, I used to be super pro porn a few years ago. Not anymore. It's gotten so bad, especially after COVID. I feel like it got so much worse. I feel like porn addiction just kind of exploded in the past few years.
Well, yeah, there's nothing to do. Yeah, it's literally a combination of when COVID happened, nothing to do, and then constantly being told that if you try anything, you'll lose everything. So it's kind of like, what are you supposed to do? Unfortunately, those men decided just not to go out ever again, and they found a home on Reddit, and here we are. While that nigga's eating anchovies and eggs, the rest of us are moving on with our life, because that's disgusting.
In women too, as we have previously discussed. Like, sure, everything is fine in moderation, blah blah blah, but I feel like there's just like no moderation anymore. I feel like everyone is just a gooner, and it's making everybody depressed. We're just like a society running on like perpetual post-nut depression. Afraid to talk to women at work in case they allegation max. Just friendliness max and LARP as a normapilled creepiness minimizer. I asked a girl out at work and she reported me to HR. I think I'm gonna lose my job. See, this is sad. Like, back in the day, It was totally acceptable to flirt with your coworker, ask her on a date, whatever. Like, so many people's...
See, but that's back a day. See, now you can't do that. Remember, you said it yourself. Anything you want to see is a couple clicks away. So why would anybody want to deal with what they see in real life? They're not going to want to do that. They're never going to want to do that. So, yeah, congratulations. Dude lost his job. That's just what's going to happen. I might be blackpilled about this. Just probably shouldn't ask going out ever. That's just what I'd probably go. Fuck that.
Parents met because they worked together, because they were coworkers, and they flirted and they hung out and stuff. And now it's like not socially acceptable at all to do that. HR culture has ruined the relationship between men and women in the workplace. Fuck HR. Go talk to your crush. I got called into HR because apparently it's not okay to jokingly ask my coworker if I can gargle her period. Oh,
that's what are we talking? See what I'm saying? Because like this, I'm telling you, the combination of the things that I said before, mixed with just all that mixed together. So people are gonna come out and say the wildest fucking shit. Because they don't have social skills anymore. They are so underdeveloped. And if you think this has been, I'm calling it now, right? You can mark my fucking words. I'm calling it right now, dude. Fucking when not our generation, but the generation under us and the generation under them get into the workplace, bro, I guarantee you, they'll have men and women designated sides of work, and you won't even know who's on the other side. They'll just tell you, oh yeah, no, it's another group of X, and that's just what you are. And it's like, you're going to hand whatever it is on this conveyor belt, and it's going to go through that little hole, and it's going to go to them, and they're going to do it, and they're going to put it on another conveyor belt, and it's going to go on the other side. Everyone's going to have fucking blinders on and helmets and shit, and you're not going to be able to see anything. Because if you do, something crazy is going to happen. It's like, oh my God.
Okay, never mind. Never mind. Don't do that. No. Don't do that. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women at work. No more talking to women in general. Total ban on talking to women until we figure out what the hell is going on. Downloaded Tinder and got 2 matches in 5 days. Fuck my stupid, ugly life. Okay, from what I
was about to say, that's not bad. 2 in 5 days, bro? That's not bad, bro. Yeah, they beat my record. Shit, what do you mean? So how you complain? This nigga suffering from success right now. What are we talking about?
No, from like men who use the apps that I've talked to, that's actually really good. Oh my God, they're all so fucking mad at him in the replies. You get a fucking match in less than a week and you complain?
Right?
Stop humble bragging. I've gotten 0 matches in 3 months. 2 matches in 5 days? Why are you even here? My culture is not your costume. Fake cell. Go outside and get your life together. A true cell gets 0 matches. That's
oh God, they do.
How many do you need to be satisfied? Mods, take his balls away. 2 matches. Head on over to Kitchen Chads. Oh God, what is Kitchen Chads? Hold on. Kitchen Chads. It's real. Oh my God. I love cooking for my girlfriend with the money I make from my job. Made some ratatouille because I like the movie. Might go for a run later. I have had sex before. This is like the Krusty Krab across the street from the chum bucket. This is evil. This is diabolical. Okay, let's go back.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the word of the year is diabolical. Like, I hear that word so many goddamn times now. It isn't like it's a bad thing, but yeah, diabolical word of the year.
To kitchen cells, we're done here. I haven't felt the touch of a woman in months. Months? Fake cells.
I was about to say fake cells. I was about to say, yeah, exactly. The months. Homeboy's rookie numbers. Try ever, bro. Try ever. Okay? This guy out here actually touching women in the same year. Insane. Couldn't do it.
5 years. Boo, fake cell. Fake cell spotted.
Fake cell.
Went to the
fake.
drugstore and the girl cashier was nice to me. Started stuttering, so she kind of giggled at me, so I left immediately. Felt so humiliated I couldn't stop myself to get home and masturbate to the idea of her suffering. Masturbating to the idea of her suffering. Incredible. This is some classic incel. I like how there's just like a bunch of people in the comments like, dude, what the fuck? Bro, get some help. Fake cells when a real incel pulls up. A girl I know has recently added me to her close friend stories. Well,
I know it's some type of bird, but this looks like the flood. This looks like the flood. I don't know. Because I've gotten that before. Can't tell. But the thing is, if you're not giving me clear signs, I'm not going to say shit. Nothing. I'm saying absolutely nothing. Giggle? That giggle could mean I'm just a fucking retard. She picked up on it. That's fair. People laugh at me all the time. But like, you can't just giggle and then expect me to think, maybe she's interested. No. That's fake self thinking right there. Can't do that. Couldn't be me, brother. Also, this looks like an alien. This looks like an alien. That's a brain. That's like a cut open brain, brother.
Well, today she posted a poll asking what color she should paint her toenails, and apparently my answer was, quote, too specific. I'm no longer in her close friends list. I once walked up to a woman I went to school with since middle school at a bar. Before I could even finish saying hello and asking how she was, a guy put himself between us and asked her if she knew me. She said no. I'm pretty sure they're married now. 22, no driver's license, no post-high school education, never had a job.
What is this? Why do I keep seeing this? Why do people not have driver's license? That doesn't make any sense. Never had a job is a problem. You're 22. That's a problem. Never kissed a woman. Whatever. Horrible social anxiety. Literally everyone does. Flying bundles of banana for dinner. This guy's just a monkey.
Never kissed a woman and have horrible social anxiety. Flying bundle of bananas for dinner. I'm Albanian. F you. I'm half Jewish, half Indian. It was over at birth. You didn't have to tell us the half-Jewish part. We could tell by the circumcised avocado. 5'3". Finally got the confidence to walk up to a girl at a bar, and she bent down and asked me where have a little ant friend too. See? It's not all bad. Made peach cobbler. I have a date tomorrow. Maybe my femcel gay life is over. A woman going on to a incel subreddit talking about how she has a date tomorrow. This is just evil. This is just like eating a 5-course meal in front of a starving African child. What are you doing, bitch? I'm a femcel loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games.
First, I have a bit of a hot take. Hold on. I have a bit of a hot take.
In front of a starving
I just want to be sure I read this right.
I'm a femcel.
Can't talk. It's been a deep time. Yet another day I'll be eating frozen pizza because I don't care. I have a hard time believing women exist like this. I just have a very hard time believing women exist like this. And I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've been like psyop into thinking that women can't be like this, but also, and it isn't like I'm ever going to go out and see one like this, you know what I mean? Like, you can see incels, like you can see them out in the wild, bro. Every once in a while you'll find one. Femcel? Never seen one, never heard of one. And the thing is, it would be one thing if I was born in Virginia and I lived in Virginia my entire life, right, and I never left. But brother, I've been to 48 states, Canada, and Mexico. Never seen a single one. I just don't think they exist. And if they do, how? Why? How did this happen? I'm genuinely interested. Because I get how it happens for men. I just don't understand how that happens for women. But then again, I'm not a woman.
Loser who can't talk to people and spends all her time playing games. Guy I had a crush on from high school told me he wasn't interested in a relationship, but I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. Fuck my fucking loser virgin life. I'm about to-
Hold on. There's rice, corned beef, potatoes, and scrambled egg. I'm not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. I'd fuck with that. That looks pretty good. But also, the thing is, another hot take. There has never been a point in human history where women were not desirable. All right, there's never been a point in human history where women have not been desirable. It does not matter what you look like. If you are a woman, you are a gold to somebody. That's just how it is. Doesn't matter if you're fat. Does not matter if you're chopped. It really doesn't matter if you're broke. That's the most irrelevant one you can possibly have. Men don't care. I'm telling you that right. Men don't care. Like. when I say fat, I don't mean, oh, you just have a little bit of chub, right? Because, dude, I've heard women be like, if I'm not a size 2, I'll kill myself, right? That's insane, by the way. If you don't know what a size 2 looks like, Google size 2 model, and then come back to me and tell me why she needs to be eating way more food, all right? But then I've also seen women that are like size 36. So, you want to know the commonality between both of them? They both have men. Or a woman, depending on whichever way they swing. So, that is, and if you still don't believe me, look up my 600-pound life and all the women that are on there. Why do they all have husbands? I'm telling you, being fat does not matter. If you're a woman, being broke really does not matter if you're a woman. And being chopped, well, actually, I don't know. I personally don't think that matters, but let's be real here.
I think he's lying and didn't want to tell me he's not interested because I'm fat, chopped, and broke. F my fucking loser virgin life. I'm about to turn 25 and I'm still a virgin. I feel like it's too late now. Everyone knows more about intimacy than I ever could, and no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced femcel. I'm just...
We're gonna run this back from personal experience, right? Well, I'm gonna speak again for me. Don't care if you're unattractive. Don't care if you're inexperienced. Does not matter. The only problem is the femcel part. That's the only problem. That's the only problem. And that's just a mentality thing. Shift your mentality, brother. Shift your mentality. Also, yeah, you're a woman and you're a virgin. No one cares. No one cares. People will applaud you for that nowadays. Like, no one cares, bro. You're fine. See, if you were a guy, it'd be a completely different thing. Like, when I tell people that, when I tell people in 4 months I'll be 30 and I've never touched a woman, they start asking questions like, what's wrong with me? You know what I mean? And personally, I don't care. It's like, I don't. Like, I have shit to do. Might sound sexist, but you're a woman, no one cares. You know what I mean? It's like, no one cares that you're a virgin, bro. You're fine. You're fine.
And no one will ever want an unattractive, inexperienced femcel. I'm just
also, those cookies look sweet.
Virgin femcel gamer. Bro, why are there women in this incel community? They're like f***ing locusts. They come in, they gentrify everything. Sports, politics, board games, video games. Now the incel community, the hating women club is being invaded by women. Is nothing sacred? There's no such thing as a female incel, okay? There's no such thing as a heterosexual female incel. Dating and finding a relationship, different. But any man would f*** you. It doesn't matter how fat and socially...
God. I said this. Oh, fucking God. I said the same thing. What are we talking about, bro? What are we talking about? Like, you're insane if you think that, bro. Like, whatever. See, I say it, and I'm a monster. She says it, people applaud. Whatever, dude. Whatever, man.
Awkward how ugly. Men f*** couches. Men f*** rotisserie chickens. You can find a man who will f*** you.
We even fuck apple pies.
All female incels are volcels. That is my hot take. I know I'm a fake cell, but I truly wish I was a true cell. The only woman who truly loved me for who I am is gone from this world, and I'm the only one to blame. I wish I was a true cell so I didn't know what true love felt like. Sometimes when I cook, I like to imagine I'm cooking for a loving partner who's excited for me to join them at the table, but then I turn around and nobody's there and a little part of me dies inside. Every night I go to sleep thinking about kissing a girl just once. Another man's child has the eyes of the woman I love. She's better off without me, and soon enough she'll forget the color of my eyes and the way we laugh together, while I'll be trapped in those memories forever. I like how in the women posting L's video, it was like, I got drunk and...
It's sad, because I've had those same thoughts too, brother. I've had those same thoughts too. It's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. But unfortunately you're a guy, so you need to lock the fuck in. But I'm glad you're cooking though.
Peed on my date, teehee, and the men posting L's video, it's like, I want to myself. Like, this shit isn't even funny. I don't even know what to say to this. This is just depressing. Black bean chili. Mom would hit me until I stopped crying as a kid, and now I'm an emotional wreck to any girl I talk to. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I need a girl to beat me like my mom did. Oh.
Yeah.
A Freud cell.
Yeah, that's what I look at. We kind of already knew. What the fuck is that? Where are you eating, brothers? What is that?
Given up on getting women. My goal now is to get as fat as possible. A friend of mine said I look like a serial killer, but not a hot one. What's up with women and the serial killer shit? Okay, for all my weird flaws, at least I do not have a serial killer fetish, okay? That is one I do not have. I can't stop having homosexual fantasies.
Why did this man put a banana in? He put a banana in this ramen, bro. Chat, remove his balls.
Classmate, and I wake up with a boner every morning. The cold showers are not fun. I'm not gay, but imagining how slim
You're gay.
his legs are makes me feel hot. I'm not gay, but I keep fantasizing about how soft and
I'm not gay, but I suck cock. You're gay, buddy. It's like there's something wrong with it, but you denying it makes it funny.
smooth bro's legs are. I was in the bathroom trying to eat a banana when two guys walked in and I could hear them kissing. I squashed my banana in anger because of the jealousy I felt. And to make matters worse, I think I grabbed the wrong kind of banana. Haha, I just accidentally squeezed my dick to the sound of two men kissing. I cook so often for my roommate that I've started to feel like his boy wife. Maybe in another life I was his gatherer trad wife and he was my Chad Hunter husband. Is it time to start femboy maxing? Sometimes I have inappropriate thoughts about other men and I hit myself in the head repeatedly. Men out here fighting demons. And the demons is bisexuality. Listen, it's 2025. Nobody gives a shit if you're gay anymore. That's basically—
It's like, brother, I don't think anyone cared in 2018 if you were gay. Like, just be gay, dude. It's really not that big a deal.
like being straight nowadays in the world of demisexual gender goblins.
I don't even know what that is.
Or whatever the fuck. You're good, bro. Just don't be a furry. Went on Grindr to see if I was lovable, and they rejected me. You were rejected on Grindr?
I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I've been on Grindr, bro. I uploaded one picture. I uploaded one picture of myself, and I got 17 messages from older white dudes that work in the finance district of Richmond, Virginia. I'm out them. I don't care. I'm out them like that. Wanting me to plow them. All right, so I don't believe you.
Dudes will literally hit up someone on Grindr before the person even has a profile picture. They'll just like get in the DMs like, hey, wanna bang? I swear to God, talk to any gay male friend of yours. They will say the same. The gay male community is what all of human sexuality would look like if women were not the gatekeepers of sex. And it's horrifying. I've said before that hookup culture is basically straight people culturally appropriating gay culture, and it's been a complete disaster.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, it's literally like that. It is literally like that. I got a friend of mine who's gay, right? And he was like, just try it. Just try it. And I was like, all right, I'll try it. And so that happened to me, right? And then I was there when he made his profile. No pictures, just a bio, some of his likes, right? Dude got 2 messages, dicks. Not even actual messages, just dicks. Immediately. So, I can 110% see that. What? I personally think it's weird, but if that's how they roll on the app, that's how they roll on the app.
For society, 18 male. I haven't seen my friends in months, and all I do with my time is work at my job.
Nah, shut the fuck up. You're only 18. Brother, that is what it is when you become a man and you're not in high school anymore, okay? You will spend time at your work. You will wake up to go to work, to come home, to go to sleep, so you have enough energy to get up and go to work again. That is how that is, okay? That's how that is. You haven't seen your friends in months? I just talked to a friend that I haven't talked to, and I counted because Discord showed us the last messages we sent. I have not talked to him in 1 year and 7 months. Like, if you think that's bad, whatever, dude.
Welcome to being an adult, unfortunately. Welcome to the next 45 years of your life. I love the people in the comments like, imagine having a job, you have friends. This guy is doing better than like 90% of this subreddit and he's only 18. It's never been less over for someone. I'm only 16 and I've already wasted my entire life. I'm gonna turn 18 in a few days. I'm below average in everything. If you're 17 years old, you are basically a child. You are a baby. What are you doing on the incel subreddit? All these people like, oh, I'm 16, oh, I'm 17. Is it over for me? This was me at 16, okay? Quoting Invader Zim, going on newgrounds.com, and now look at me. You know, on second thought, I am exactly where someone like that would end up, aren't I? Never mind. What I'm trying to say is it's not over, okay? It's never over, but it's especially not over when you are that young. It's not like you're 36 or something. A pretty girl sat next to me on the bus and I leaked a bit of pre-cum. I'm 36.
It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over for that guy's chopped. That guy's, oh my god, that guy's chopped. Again, chat, remove his balls. He's got to get rid of them. Cut him in half or something, good lord.
Sorry. Spent my last $10 on OnlyFans. Here's my dinner. Why would you spend money on some stupid whore when you could spend money on a different stupid whore? Me. I won't get naked or talk to you, but you can support me on Patreon. All patrons get the uncensored version of every video, so you can hear me say, "Fuck shit, bitch." Link down below. Much smarter way to waste your money.
I'm telling you right now, Shu, if you end up seeing this and getting this far into the video, you're not saying slurs. If you said the N-word, I would immediately subscribe, but that's just not what's happening. Can't do it.
If I do say so myself. Anyway, obviously, many of these people are being silly, they're being tongue-in-cheek. Real actual incels probably don't hang out much on Reddit. They're not out here posting shit like...
Yeah, they don't. They're more or less on 4chan. I've seen that. They're actually hilarious, though. They're wrong about everything, but hilarious.
Just thought this was funny and goofy. That has been my whole channel. I find something funny, I bring it to you. I'm like a cat bringing its owner a dead mouse as a gift. Here you go. What is your biggest L?
I hate to be a nerd about it, but apparently if your cat is bringing you food, your cat doesn't think you can hunt for yourself and is essentially calling you incompetent.
Maybe I'll make another video like this where I just read Chew on Head's audience posting their L's. But I will see you guys very soon with a new video. Bye!